Welcome back to our channel. The human brain is extremely complex, and Alzheimer's disease is one of the most complex diseases of the brain. Alzheimer's disease affects tens of millions globally, gradually impairing memory and cognitive abilities. This debilitating brain disorder not only burdens patients but also places immense emotional and financial strain on families. Despite decades of research and hundreds of clinical trials, an effective preventive treatment or cure remains elusive. But why is Alzheimer's disease so difficult to treat? Alzheimer's accounts for 60 to 80% of all dementia cases worldwide. Dementia is a broader term that encompasses various conditions affecting memory, thinking skills, and daily functioning. Symptoms often begin in the 60s, manifesting as mild memory issues, such as forgetting dates or recent information. Additional changes may include mood swings, increased anxiety, agitation, and difficulties adapting to new situations. The disease typically progresses gradually, ultimately necessitating constant care for those affected. Some rare forms of Alzheimer's are caused by a single inherited gene variant. But most cases arise from complex interactions among multiple genes, lifestyle choices, and environmental factors. This complexity complicates the ability to predict who will develop the disease. The progression of Alzheimer's is a long, chronic process involving numerous brain changes that can begin 10 to 20 years before symptoms appear. This slow evolution makes it challenging for researchers to identify precise triggers and understand the diverse symptoms associated with Alzheimer's. Let's understand the biological mechanisms. Scientific research has made strides in unraveling the mechanisms behind Alzheimer's. One of the earliest findings was the abnormal accumulation of beta-amyloid protein in the brains of patients. This protein is produced and a large protein called amyloid precursor protein, AP, is broken down. AP plays an essential role in the brain, aiding in neural growth and repair. But its improper cleavage leads to sticky beta-amyloid fragments that form plaques. These plaques can build up in the spaces between neurons and interfere with normal brain signaling. However, the presence of beta-amyloid alone does not fully explain the disease. Studies have shown that while all Alzheimer's patients have these plaques, not everyone with plaques will develop dementia, and cognitive decline does not always correlate with plaque density. In the 1980s, tau protein emerged as another key player. Normally, tau stabilizes the structure of neurons, and give them their shape, but in Alzheimer's, it undergoes abnormal changes, forming tangles that are toxic to cells. These tau tangles accumulate within neurons and cause the cells to eventually die. While plaques typically appear before tangles, the relationship between the two remains unclear. Yet questions still remain: do amyloid plaques trigger tau dysfunction, and how these proteins lead to specific symptoms of the disease? Recent studies have also highlighted the role of microglia, the brain's immune cells, in Alzheimer's progression. Research published in 2023 has shown that microglial activity can influence neuroinflammation and contribute to neuronal damage. Additionally, disruptions in synapses, the junctions between neurons, along with changes in brain metabolism, are emerging as significant factors in the disease's development. Together, all this suggests that Alzheimer's is likely caused by a complex cascade of events, and teasing out the order of events and how to stop it once it starts will require more research. Managing symptoms and future directions. Though there is no cure, certain lifestyle changes can help manage symptoms and potentially slow disease progression. Stay physically active. Keeping yourself physically active improves oxygen and nutrient delivery to the brain. This supports growth of new brain cells, especially in memory-related areas, lowers inflammation linked to neurodegenerative diseases and regulates hormones that impact brain health. Engage in cognitive training. Staying mentally active through puzzles, games, or learning new skills keeps the brain engaged and reduces the risk of cognitive decline. It promotes the growth of new neural pathways, enhancing brain plasticity. Maintain social connections. Social engagement lowers the risk of loneliness, which is linked to cognitive decline. Interacting with others provides mental challenges and stimulates cognitive function. Strong social ties can reduce stress and improve mood, both of which support brain health. Medications. Medications increase levels of acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter important for memory and learning, helping to improve cognitive function in early stages. A 2023 clinical trial demonstrated that new drugs targeting beta-amyloid not only reduce plaque accumulation, but also improve cognitive function in early-stage patients. Other investigational therapies are exploring the modulation of tau proteins, and enhancing neuroprotective mechanisms. As Alzheimer's disease cases are projected to double in the next 20 years, the search for a definitive cure continues. There is a growing focus on early detection methods, including advanced imaging techniques and blood biomarkers, that could identify at-risk individuals before symptoms manifest. The idea of a brain that can regenerate itself may not be as far-fetched as it seems, and it represents an exciting frontier in the fight against this debilitating disease.
If you find this information helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more informative content.